Long ago in the land of Uz, there lived a man named Job. Job was known for being good and faithful. He loved God, turned away from evil, and was very wealthy. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters, thousands of sheep, camels, oxen, and servants. Everyone respected Job because of his honesty and kindness. One day in heaven, Satan came before God. God said, "Have you noticed my servant Job? There is no one like him on earth, blameless and upright." Satan replied, "Of course Job worships you. You have blessed him with wealth and a happy life. But take everything away, and he will surely curse you to your face." So God allowed Satan to test Job, but he told Satan not to harm Job himself. In one terrible day, messengers came running to Job with heartbreaking news. His oxen and donkeys were stolen by raiders. Fire from the sky burned up his sheep. Another band of raiders took his camels. Worst of all, a great wind struck the house where his children were feasting, and all his children died. Job was heartbroken. He tore his robe and shaved his head to show his grief, but he fell to the ground and worshipped, saying, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Even in such sorrow, Job did not sin or blame God. Again, Satan appeared before God. God said Job still kept his faith. Satan answered, "Skin for skin. Strike his body, and he will curse you." So God allowed Satan to make Job sick, but not to take his life. Job was covered in painful sores from head to foot. He sat on ashes, scraping his skin with a piece of broken pottery. Job's wife, seeing his suffering, said, "Curse God and die." But Job replied, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" 3 friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, came to comfort him. At first, they sat silently with Job for 7 days. Then they began to speak, arguing that Job must have sinned to deserve such suffering. But Job insisted he had done nothing wrong. Job struggled to understand why all this happened, yet he kept turning to God with his questions. At last, God himself spoke to Job out of a whirlwind. God asked Job many questions that showed his greatness. "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundations? Can you command the morning? Do you know the laws of the heavens?" Job realized how small he was before God's infinite wisdom and power. Humbled, Job said, "I had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you. I repent in dust and ashes." God told Job's friends they had not spoken rightly about him. He told them to bring sacrifices, and Job prayed for them. Then God blessed Job again, gave him twice as much as before. More sheep, camels, oxen, donkeys, and 10 more children. Job lived a long life and saw his children and grandchildren. In the end, Job's faith was tested, but through his suffering, he learned to trust God's wisdom and goodness even more deeply.